everybody. Welcome to Fiber Dragon episode 9, my live stitch with me. I'm on top of things and everything's working just fine. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, let's get here. Let me pause the music. So, okay, here we go. I am going to be working on my usual Curiosity. Artwork is by Amy Brown. It is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I am doing it on 28 count even weave. And I am doing it 1/1 full cross using the called for DMCs. The fabric that I'm using is hand dyed in antique rose. And I feel like you can see the pinks sometimes, but not always. I forgot to open my curtains again, but it's gloomy and raining, so it's not too crazy. I did not get 250 stitches in every day over the weekend. It was Halloween. It was busy. We had a lot going on, as I'm sure you did as well. But I did get pretty close. I got, let's see. Well, I didn't quite get, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And basically, I did not quite get Friday. Saturday, I got next to nothing. Sunday, I played catch up with my stitching. So overall, I got 2 out of the 3 days. I hit 250 total, but not on the day. I did work down in this skirt. Luckily, I had some big block stitching with the reds and the browns. There's a little bit of black in here, but it was mostly dark brown. And that was where I was working. So I'm going to go ahead and get stitching. I just found out that one of the kids that came over for Halloween was sick. Probably many of them were. But one of the kids that was, hanging out at our house and staying here. And so I'm not entirely sure whether I'm having allergies today or whether I'm getting sick. So we're just going to take it nice and easy. I'm going to mute for just 1 second so that I can open the curtains so that I can see a little bit better. And then we will get going. I will add the music on. The music is Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. I did change my little spirit animal into the butterfly frog that I got last time. Took out some of the Halloween decor and kind of made it try to look a little bit more fall instead. But let's get that music playing. What do we feel like listening to? How about uplifting? That sounds, rainy day. It is raining. Let's do rainy day. I don't know if it's raining where you are, but it is where I am. I wonder if I don't really want rumbling thunder. What about smooth rain? What if I do that? Look, and then it puts rain on the window. How cute. I did want to take off her headphones. Head feature? No. See, yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. Probably no headphones. I'm more of a no hat person. No hat. Although some of those look so cozy. Not quite Christmas hat season. Okay. I'm going to be sneezing like crazy. I did take an allergy pill. Hopefully, we'll leave my spider socks on for today. All right. I'm going to mute, and I will be right back. Okay, so I put 0 stitches in today. Just because I felt like working on something a little bit easier. But I think because I am finally actually down in the skirt area, it shouldn't be too bad. Although I think I noticed some blue coming in here. Some of her leg peeks through areas of the skirt, so there might be more color changes than there were up top. That's okay. It's part of the fun. Oh, I should tell you my numbers. So total stitches on this piece will be 177,189. So far, I have 61,509 of them done, and I am at 34.71% complete. So that's cool. That's very cool. All right, let's get into it. Do I have the color? I think I chose my next color. I think that's 400. It looks like it's 400. Let's double check though. Oh, you know what did happen this weekend? I had just settled into stitching. I was in a different space than I normally am because there were kids here and they had spent the night. And they were asleep in the room that I normally stitch in. So I grabbed all my stuff. I took it out into the living room. And, my little thread box here fell on the floor. And probably every single thread bobbin except for maybe 5 of them spilled out. So I got to reorganize my thread box. Hopefully I didn't lose any because the kitten kept coming over and trying to steal them from me. I'm going to have to mute several times to blow my nose. I'm really worried I'm getting sick, y'all. This is not good. I'm not. I'm just having allergies. So, yes, organizing that was a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. It took longer than I thought it would. I was kind of surprised, maybe just because I was frustrated. I don't know. All right, let's see if I can scoot in. Watch out. Oh, we're getting crazy up in here. I swear I'm going to start stitching at some point. Not 10 minutes in almost. Oh boy. Speaking of, hi. You gonna come out? Okay. Here we go. It's kitten time. What you doing? You saying hi to everybody? What you gonna knock off today? Oh, the whole camera. Good goals. Yeah, thank you. Good goals. Are you done? No? Okay. Yeah, he's a good boy. There's some kitty butt. I feel like I had the camera in a really good spot, so of course he came today. That's okay. I just want it that if I'm pulling it, you're in a way, buddy. He says, I am okay with it. Don't mind that at all. What are we? Oh, buddy. Thank you. I'm going to have to kick him off, aren't I? Gonna have to kick the kitten off the table. Buddy. Oh, there goes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nina. Just another perfect normal stream. Oh boy. So, how was your weekend? Mine was crazy. We had so much to do this weekend. We, of course, had Halloween, which was a lot of fun. Our neighborhood is pretty great. But man, they shut down early. 8 o'clock, this neighborhood was quiet. I mean, which is fine by me. I usually go to bed early, but not always. And let's see, we had a birthday party. We had some volunteer work. We had some new lessons that were exciting. And November, I think, is going to be, it's weird because the calendar looks fairly empty because a lot of the sports that the kids are normally involved in are finished. So are they going to get involved in more sports? Are they going to be doing other things? And of course, the holidays are just bonkers. I'm ready for like just a calm, chill holiday. Is that even possible? There's no way, right? Like, even if you love cooking or you love giving gifts, or it's never just calm, right? It's always, or is this just me? It's chaos. That's fine. I don't experience chaos here ever. It is always calm and peaceful. What do you mean? I saw Heaven and Earth Designs posted about their new 2026 Sal. I'm very on the fence about it. I've never done one, so I was kind of excited to try. But they've made some changes this year from what I heard of last year's was. So one of the really cool changes that they made was that if you finish one page of the artwork that you choose, and I think they put up 12 that you could choose from. If you finish one page, Amy Stewart is going to have an exclusive, and you get that, which I'm not particularly interested in. Okay, Here's an unpopular opinion. I'm not particularly interested in her artwork. However, let me put that in there. I think that they would be very, very fun to stitch because there's little tiny things everywhere. You're always finding things as you're stitching them. And I think that that would be a lot of fun. Now, what would I do with it after I'm done? I'm not sure because I don't really have a desire to hang it on my wall, but I understand why and how it's so much fun to stitch. You know, we're spending hours and hours and years. I mean, we're spending years on these pieces. And when you have a big block of something, you know, like down here, this entire page was just a blob, right? Like, I know it is a beautiful transition area on the dragon's wing, but if you're just working on the page, it's just a big blob. Whereas with Amy Stewart, there would have been all kinds of little things to find in there. So I very much understand the appeal and how much fun it will be to stitch. So I thought, oh, well, you know, if you get it quote unquote for free, because you do pay for the pattern and you have to stitch a page, you pay for the original or the Sal pattern, which is slightly more than just a regular pattern. Then you get the Amy Stewart for free. So that part's tempting. The downside is, well, okay, I'll keep going. Then if you complete, I think it's 6 pages, they kept that the same as last year. If you complete 6 pages, then you get all of the other Sal pieces for free. I mean, that's pretty huge, especially if you like them all, winning. If you like more than one, that's a pretty good deal, right? I mean, you're getting, let's just say you like 2. Now you're getting the pattern for slightly less than just original pattern price. And supposedly, these patterns are exclusive to the Sal. You can't just do them randomly on your own. So, okay, that's not too bad. 6 pages, that's a commitment. Like, you got to work on it. Now, before this past year, if you finished the piece by the end of the year, you could choose any pattern you wanted from their site. And I thought, wow, that is cool. Like, I would be tempted to set this aside and work on that just for that. But this year, knot count, I got my first knot. All right. But this year, they chose 3 patterns that you can choose from. If you stitch the whole piece, then you get one of those 3 patterns for free. And I think the patterns are pretty. And there's one of a heron that I think is really nice. I have no urge to do those patterns. I have absolutely no urge. So, no motivation to finish it for me at all. And then they also have participants, which obviously you have no control over other than being a single participant. If they reach a certain number of participants, they release certain patterns. And I also wasn't super interested in any of those. So one of them is Amy Brown. And of course, I like Amy Brown. I'm doing an Amy Brown right now. And it's a cute little piece. It's absolutely adorable. Would I hang it on my wall? Yep, probably. But it doesn't have a dragon in it. It's got a fairy, and I think it's a little frog. So the odds of me stitching it are not really high. So also no motivation for those either. So there are a couple pieces that I liked in the stitch along, so maybe it would be worth it to do the 6 pages, but I don't know if I like them enough to spend the next several years of my life stitching them. So really, at this point, the only real motivation for me to do it is the Amy Stewart. And that pattern hasn't even been released. It will be released later next year. So you don't even know what it's going to be. So while I really want to participate because I think it would be so much fun, I think I'm going to pass. There are enough things that I actually really want to get to stitching that to take up my time doing things I'm kind of ambivalent about for rewards that I'm really ambivalent about. I don't think so. And it is a bummer because I did want to do it this year. Rats. But that's okay. Oh, one good change that they've made is instead of releasing the patterns in installments, they are just going to release the whole pattern to you in January, which I think is smart. They shouldn't. It seemed like way more work for them than was necessary to release it in the installments. And then, like, you're restricting people on the speed that they want to work on it. So I'm glad that they changed that, at least. I'm very disappointed that they changed that you could pick the pattern for finishing, because that's huge, finishing the Sal in the year. That's huge. But so unfortunately, as much as I wanted to, I will not be participating in the Heaven and Earth Design Sal this year. I liked the pirate ship. I don't know what I'd do with it. I really like the dragonflies. That one I have a couple people I could give that one away to. I really like the dandelions. I don't know what I'd do with that one. So I just feel like I should be stitching things that I'm very passionate about and want to see finished, rather than something I'm like, meh. You know, and I figure maybe at some point I will get that way in my stitching, where I'm just not finding anything new that I want to stitch. Then I'll just stitch something that, you know, I kind of like. Why not? But for now, I think I'm just going to have to do these. I'm starting to feel rather poorly. This is bad news because the allergy pill should be kicking in. And I'm going in the opposite direction, feeling worse, not better. Isn't her little flirty skirt so cute, though? It's starting to emerge. Got her little tush done. Now we're working on the leg area. Where am I? What am I doing? See, things are getting fuzzy. I hit a really good rhythm yesterday when I was working on these browns and reds. I just felt like I was flying. I got so many stitches. Felt good. But then I needed a break. And I started playing a video game. And Steam had a sale, and one of the games I was kind of looking at, like I'm interested in, but I wasn't really ready to pay a lot of money for, was on sale for 74 cents. It's like, I can't not buy this game for 74 cents. I think I'll go ahead and do that. So I didn't play it yesterday because I wanted to finish The Root Trees Are Dead. Which I thought I was right at the end. I should have known better. And of course there was like a little hidden part of the game at the end. So I had to put it away. I thought I stayed up late and I was like, hey, I'm done. And then nope. What's more? Okay. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Trying to get like as comfortable as possible because I feel myself fading. I definitely want to get some stitches in. We gotta get them in. I haven't started November off with the best numbers, although yesterday was golden. And here in the US, I believe it's tomorrow is voting day. So whomever is your choice, I hope that you get a chance to get out and vote. For some reason, there's one symbol that it did not save a lot of the stitches that I did. And then I end up getting a little confused. But that's okay. We got this. Easy peasy. Oh. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Uh-oh. Okay. I made a mistake. Turns out I had not stitched that. I was just in the wrong spot. That's okay. Fixable. I do love that though, when you get kind of established in some stitching and you're not like trying to put in the last tiny stitch, but there's enough checks and balances you can find out if you really messed up. Oh. Did get 1 or 2 parked threads out over the weekend too, so that was nice. I think I added one, so really only got rid of one, I guess. See, over here they're fine. They're not bothering me over here right now. It's these. They're in my way. All right, I'm gonna do these 2 stitches because I'm almost out of thread. I really wanted to keep going because there's a nice big grouping down here, but c'est la vie. Actually, I'm only gonna do 1. Yeah. Pin it. Oh boy, where did the scissors go? All right, at least we got some then. $300. It's kind of a burnt orange. Leaning more into the burnt. It's almost brown. This is interesting. What have I done here? Oh good, I've made my life difficult. Alright, well, just pick somewhere and go. We'll figure it out. My nose is running. So I better go catch it. Husband told me a joke this weekend. Why was the bicycle lying down on the ground? Because it was too tired. You're welcome. Oh, other doggos here. First doggo snoring away. Second doggo's here. Doesn't want to mark off the stitches. There we go. And this is where it's a little more complicated. Okay. Move part threads. That's not correct. There it is. Okay. Oof, that's a long thread drag, but it is still, I mean, it's the diagonal, but it is still just one square away, so it fits within my rules that I break all the time. Okay, doggo. Molly, that's enough. Thank you. Good girl. Doggos are struggling with the time change. Because we just had the time change here. Of course, they're like, why is everything running differently? They did not like it. So I usually take the kids to the school in the morning. Then I've been going and walking the neighbor's dog, and then I come home and let them out. And normally, that's perfectly fine. They do perfectly fine. But with the time change, and of course it happened over the weekend, so they're not really adjusted at all. Everything was, an hour later. So there was an accident in the house this morning. Which I can't really blame them because I know it's from the time change, but also, ew, gross. No, thank you. Make sure that I'm not missing any down low. I'm not. But we can. Oh, doggo brought her bone in. Oh, no. Don't want you to have to listen to that. I'm also not going to take it from her. She's a good girl. I guess I could just mute. Quiet stream. Then you won't have to listen to me sniffle and snuffle either, I guess. Please don't have a knot right there. That's a terrible place for a knot. Excuse me? There's not a knot? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? There's not a knot? I don't understand what just happened. It would not go down and lay flat. Well, there it did it perfectly fine. What the heck happened? Oh my gracious. Okay. Phew. All right, I am going to make this a quiet stream because I'm going to sniffle and the dog is chewing her bone. So enjoy the music today. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to end it today. Fun that we got to end on a little bit of a purple, and we definitely got into the flirty of the skirty where her leg is and the dark blues, and I think that's really cool. Let's look at the numbers. Let's see. Ooh, we've got 61,692 stitches complete. I put in 188 stitches today, and that puts me at 34.82% done. So thank you so much for joining me, for helping me reach my goal today. I hope you are meeting yours and that you have a lovely stitchy day. I'll see you next time, and I should be back on Wednesday. So thanks for joining me.